everyone. I want to once again welcome you to Kathy's Creole Kitchen. Today we're going to be making a lovely recipe I discovered. Well, I didn't discover it, HEB discovered it, because about 4 years ago I got this loaf of bread from them during the holidays, and it was white chocolate cranberry bread, just white chocolate cranberry bread. It was so delicious, and I was so disappointed. I keep going back year after year after year to get it, and they never carried it again. So that's what we're gonna make. I found the recipe. It's called white chocolate cranberry bread, artisan bread. It's just an artisan bread. So the first thing, the ingredients that we're gonna need is 1.5 cups of whole wheat flour, 1.5 cups of unbleached flour. It's very important that you get unbleached flour. 1 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt, 1/2 teaspoon of instant dry yeast, and to that dry mixture we're going to add 1.5 cups of hot water. Hot. I boil mine on the stove because I get filtered water and I don't use it out the sink. I mean, if you use water out the sink, you can just get the hot water out of the sink. And then later on, we're going to add the white chocolate chips and the dried cranberries. So you'll need 1/2 cup of white chocolate chips and 1/2 cup of dried cranberries, but that's for later. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to mix all this together. So I got the 1.5 cups of wheat flour. Going to put that in there. The 1.5 cups of unbleached flour. The 1 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt, and the 1/2 teaspoon of active dry yeast. So we're going to put that in there. I'm just going to get a little fork. Well, actually I'm going to get, I don't know why I always forget this. I'm going to get my whisk. And we're just going to whisk all this together. Just like so. Just like that. No biggie, right? Just do that. So now, let's see if this water is hot enough. I think the water is hot enough, yeah. So, we're gonna add the water. So this is a cup. We're gonna do 1.5 cups. That's the cup. Put that cup in there. Then we need to do 1/2 cup. 1.5 cups, okay? Wonderful. I'm gonna put that back over there. It's nice and hot. And I'm gonna mix it a little with a spoon to get it all mixed in. Okay, we're gonna mix it all in. So while I'm doing this, let me talk to you guys. So I need you to follow my page, and I would like you guys to leave me notes or let me know how the recipe turned out that you made, because I just really want to know if I should keep doing this. But let me take my rings off because I've got it incorporated enough now so that I can just mix it with my hand. The water's not too hot because the flour has incorporated it and cooled it off. So I'm just gonna mix it all in here. Y'all know I'm messy already, so let's just get it all mixed up. You want it all mixed together. Just get it all, make sure all the dry is mixed with the wet. You don't want to leave anything behind. So that's why I'm using my hand. But the thing is with this is a multi-step recipe, because after I get all this mixed together, we're going to have to let it set on the counter overnight, because you want the dough to rise. So let's get all that in there. Get it all on there. Right there like that. Let's get it all on there. So have you guys been making the recipes and what you think of them? And have you been suggesting my page to your friends? I really would appreciate it if you get your friends to like my recipes and subscribe to my page. It's really important that I have the viewers so that I can keep doing this. I love doing it, and I just want to know that you guys like what I'm doing. So let me know. Let me know how you feel about everything. Okay, so look, that seems to be, yeah, that's nice and incorporated in there. Yeah, so we're gonna put that back on there, and we're gonna rinse this off my hands because I gotta get some saran wrap. That's a very important step. We're gonna have to, first we gotta get this off my hands. But I'm ready for Mardi Gras. What about you guys? I don't get to go every parade anymore because I don't live where they have a Mardi Gras. I have to travel to go to Mardi Gras. So I'm definitely going to travel to go to Mardi Gras this year because I love it. It's just such a fun thing. But I don't think I'll be going to New Orleans. That's a little too far for me. And it's a lot going on in New Orleans right now. So I'm gonna go, I might go to Galveston to the Mardi Gras there, but I don't know. I don't know. So the next step is we're gonna get some cooking spray, and we're gonna get saran wrap. And what we're gonna do with this saran wrap, you wanna be able to cover the bowl completely. So I am going to spray this saran wrap generously, like so, and then we're going to put it over the bowl. And the reason we're doing that is because when the dough rises, it won't stick to the saran wrap. But since we sprayed that, it's not sticking because I have the press and seal. And since we sprayed that piece, it's not sticking. So just get another piece, put it on there, and make sure it's down on there, just like so. I'm gonna get it nice and sealed. So I'm gonna do several pieces because I wanna make sure it's sealed up. So there we go on that side. Now I think we're good. So that's it. That's all we're gonna do tonight. I want you guys, please watch my videos, like them, subscribe to the page, and I will see you tomorrow because we have to let this set overnight. Thank you guys for once again joining me for Kathy's Creole Kitchen, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. I want to welcome you back to Kathy's Creole Kitchen today. As we discussed yesterday, I was making white chocolate cranberry artisan bread. So it's been sitting on the counter overnight. We're going to lift this saran wrap here. We're going to put it there, and we're going to sprinkle my countertop with flour because we're going to turn it out, and we're going to add the half cup of white chocolate and the half cup of dried cranberries. So that's what we're gonna do right now. So let's just flip the bread out, get it out of the bowl like that, put it in there. We're going to knead it a little with our fingers. We're gonna add the white chocolate like so. Kind of mash it in there. Get the cranberries, sprinkle them all in there, and I'm telling you, this is just so delicious. I want you guys to try it. I think your family will like it. It's a wonderful treat. You can even make French toast with it. If you want a twist on French toast, once we get this done, you can make French toast with it because it is delicious. So any kind of, you can eat it with coffee and hot chocolate, and it's just a perfect accompaniment. So now we're going to roll it over, fold it all together like so, like that. Close it all up, just like so. We're going to put it back in the bowl, and we're going to let it rise to twice its size. We could do that for 45 minutes or until it rises to twice its size. So you can time it. So we got it done like that. See, we folded in the white chocolate and the cranberries, and we're just going to flip it back into that bowl, and we're going to recover it with the same saran wrap. And we're going to let it sit here for at least 45 minutes or until it doubles in size, okay? So that's it for that part of it. And then there's going to be a third part. The third part is where we're going to bake it. So let's let it rise and then we'll get the container that we're going to put it in and pop it in the oven. So I'll see you back then. Welcome back to Kathy's Creole Kitchen. We are on the third and final phase of the white chocolate cranberry artisan bread. I have had a cast iron kettle heating in the oven on 450 degrees because when you preheat the oven, you preheat the receptacle that you're going to put the bread in. I'm putting my bread in a cast iron kettle with the lid. You can also use a Dutch oven. So we're going to take it out of the oven now, the kettle out of the oven. A lot of smoke. Ooh, smoky, smoky. Okay, I got a lot of smoke coming off that kettle because I grease it to keep it from rusting out. So the bread has risen. As you can see, it's bigger. So we're going to gently take it out of the bowl. And we're going to set it in the hot cast iron kettle. Put it down in there. We're going to cover it back up. And we're going to put it back in the oven. And we're going to cook it for 27 minutes. So let's get it back in here. Let's set the timer. For 27 minutes. And then we're going to wait and see how it comes out. So guys, remember to subscribe to my page, Kathy's Creole Kitchen on YouTube. Like my videos and get your friends to join. The more people I have, the more videos I do, the more things I can bring you. The more recipes I can bring you. The more talks we can have. So please subscribe to my page, Kathy's Creole Kitchen, and like my videos. We're going to leave this in the 450 degree oven for 27 minutes, and after that I'll get right back to you. Okay, it's time to take the bread out now. The timer has gone off. Get the smoke again from the kettle. Gonna get it out of there, and we're gonna put it on here. Gonna turn the timer off in the oven now. Gonna open it up. Woo, sometimes this thing sticks, and I have to pry it out of there. All righty. Let's just see what we got going on. Oh, it looks lovely. I'm gonna set this here. It looks delicious. Let me show it to you. Take a look, see? But now we have to let it cool because it's super duper hot. So we're gonna let it cool, and then I'll get back with you and we'll cut it. Hello everybody, I'm back. So the bread has cooled. I put it on a cutting board and we're gonna cut it, and I'm gonna let you see how it looks. You need a serrated knife, a serrated edge knife to cut this bread. Because it's artisan bread and it's a little kind of tough. It looks good. Look at that, look at that. Okay, but I don't want the butt of the bread. I want a nice, smooth piece from the inside. And if you're not familiar with artisan bread is not like regular bread. It's a little, the crust is a little crustier. It's a little tougher. That's why you need a serrated edge knife. So this is how it looks. Take a look at it. Look at how ooey gooey it looks and delicious. Let's cut it open. See how it tastes. Oh, so delicious. I finally found the bread that I wanted. And if you want your bread a little whiter, you can use white whole wheat flour, but I just use unbleached whole wheat flour because I'm not into bleaching and all that stuff like that. So make this bread for your family. You'll love it. I love it. I can make a sandwich with it. Like I said, I can eat it with some hot chocolate. I can make French toast with it. It's really, really delicious. Thank you so much for joining me on this episode of Kathy's Creole Kitchen. Join me again next week while we delve into another recipe. Please remember to join my YouTube page, Kathy's Creole Kitchen, and like my videos. Until next week, y'all have a wonderful weekend and be blessed. Bye-bye.